Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Arnold, and tonight I'm going to be consciously channeling Ascended Master St.Germain as he taps into the viewer's energy and does a reading. So he's going to tap into your energy in real time, meaning that if you watched it in the future, it would still resonate because time doesn't exist in the way that we see it. It's not linear. With the past, present, and future, everything is happening now. So he taps into your energy as you're watching it, whether it's now or in the future. And then he's just going to do a general reading based on where everybody's vibrating at and anything that he's seeing that could help you on your journey. He will tell me to give you the message for. So that's how today's video is going to go. We'll see what he has to say. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to get started. So the first thing that St. Germain's bringing in as he taps into your energy is he's showing me there's a few people that have a difficult time healing the physical body. You've gone to medical doctors, you've tried energy healing, and you're just not getting anywhere. So he's showing me that as children, a lot of us would use our physical body for intuition. So the only intuitive ability that we had opened up as children was that we would get a gut feeling if something felt wrong, if somebody was trying to take our power, or if we were giving our power away, or if someone had ill intention, you'd get that gut feeling in your stomach, and then you would know this person's not good for me, or this person was doing something to take my power. So that's how we received messages, some of us as children. And within that, the physical body gave you the message and you received it. So your spirit's like, thank you, physical body, for giving me the message. I give gratitude for it. And so the physical body started to be in service of this and began to give you more physical symptoms if there was somebody in your energy field that had ill intention, or that their energy wasn't good for you. Like it's an alarm system for your spirit telling you that this person's trying to cause us harm, or this situation isn't good for us. If you maybe get a job and your spiritual body did not want to do that job, and every time you go to that job, the physical body says, oh, this job isn't good for us, we've got to let them know, and then it would start to create an illness or some kind of physical ailment to show you that this job is dangerous, or this job isn't safe, or this person that you're dating isn't safe, or this friend you're hanging out with has ill intention or is dangerous. So the physical body is acting in the service, and it's time for it to retire. So you can talk to your physical body. He's saying to go into a meditative state and talk to your physical body just like you'd talk to a friend. Give it gratitude for its service, for giving you all the intuition and messages through the physical illness, through the physical ailments, through the pain, the uncomfortableness. Give it gratitude and tell it that you've heard its messages and that you no longer need its service, and that it's safe and okay and it has permission to retire. So retire your physical body from having to be the one to give you messages. So he's showing me it's around a lot of certain people, like specific people. So it's either like somebody in your family or somebody you work with that you're feeling really sick around. So he's saying to just tell your physical body, I give gratitude for you showing me that this person's not good for us or that has ill intention, but I no longer need to see it in that way because I have other intuitive abilities that are going to show me. So you can let your physical body retire and use your other intuitive abilities to receive messages. If there's somebody in your reality or there's a situation that your spirit does not want you to be around, then ask to see it through maybe your knowing, your clairaudience with your hearing, or claircognizance with your knowing, or with your being clairvoyant, so seeing it in your third eye, So just asking to see it in a different way. Asking your spiritual body, mental body, emotional body, physical body to show you in a different way other than with an illness or an ailment or physical pain. Okay, so he's saying that's going to be very helpful for many of you. Go deep into meditation. Do this a few times, he's saying, and really talk to your body as if it's a friend. Ask it what it needs. Ask it a lot of questions. Ask it what it was trying to show you that you didn't see. Ask it what it needs. Like maybe you need to give some self-care. Maybe you need to go for a massage or get a new haircut or something. So just talk to your physical body like a friend and ask it what it needs. Ask it what it needs and give it permission to retire, and just take some pressure off it. He's saying it just needs some pressure taken off it. It feels like the physical body is under this pressure cooker and it's going to explode. It's like, it feels like there's so much responsibility for the physical body to have to try to warn you of things or fix your problems, and it's gone a little bit haywire in its nervous system. Talk to the actual consciousness of your nervous system, he's saying. So he's showing me that a lot of people's nervous systems, you're in this constant state of fight or flight. So connecting with the autonomic nervous system, so the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system, the consciousness within that, and talk to that aspect of your body and tell it it's safe to calm down, that you don't have to be in constant fight or flight, that you're safe in this human body. Get your spiritual body fully integrated into your human body just by pulling it in. We've talked about it in other videos, and just really telling it it's safe to be in this human body, and then expand it outwards. You want to be grounded and integrated so that your spiritual body starts to feel comfortable in this physical body on planet Earth, in this human costume. So get integrated into the physical body. And he's also showing me, it's called the reticular activating system, and connecting to the consciousness of that, it'll help you to sleep better and any aspect of the physical body. So like he's also showing me like melatonin, for the hormone for sleeping, the pituitary gland. You can connect with any aspect, and he's showing me the adrenals, the adrenal glands, and cortisol. So connecting with anything that's like in this fight or flight in the physical body, you can look it up and just research it a little bit, and then connect with those aspects and talk directly to those aspects and tell them that it's safe to calm down and it's safe to heal too. So yeah, talk to your physical body. So that's the first thing that he was bringing in. And now as he taps in a little bit more to your energy, I'm seeing that he's showing me, he wants to remind everyone that if you're an adult, you can't get in trouble by another adult. So he's saying that there's some people that are still running programs from when we were children, and especially if you had been gaslit a lot by like a parent or a teacher, that you were constantly being gaslit. There's this program running, I'm gonna be in trouble. So if you do something at your job and it's not correct, or you made what we would call a mistake in third dimension, as a human, you make a human error, it's constantly like instantly running the program that I'm gonna be in trouble. And then when that kicks in, it's like you're shrinking your energy, you're making yourself small, and your inner child's terrified. And when the inner child's terrified, it's stepping out of your body, and it's like hitting the edge of your auric field, saying, I'm in trouble, we're gonna get in trouble, I'm scared, I'm panicking. And then you go into this fight or flight, or this panic or anxiety. So making the inner child feel safe, just tell her that it's safe, you're not in trouble. So as soon as you have the awareness Because now that he's bringing it up, he's saying that some of you will have the awareness that you're thinking or saying, I'm about to get in trouble, or we're in trouble again, or we're going to get in trouble. So reminding you that as an adult, you can't get in trouble by another adult. It's only the program from childhood running. You have a voice. You don't have to stay in a situation where somebody's punishing you if you do not want to. You can switch jobs or get out of a relationship. So he's just reminding you that as an adult, you can't get in trouble. Just tell your inner child that. Restate the program. Like, give the new belief. He's saying, bring in a new belief for the inner child. Run a different program, and also trying to prove yourself. So the next thing he's bringing in, he's showing me that some people will try to prove themselves at work or with family members, or in any, he's showing me like different hobbies or activities that you do in different situations. It's like, oh, I've got to prove that I'm really good at this, like a sport or some kind of thing that you do with your hands. So he's saying every time you try to prove yourself to someone, you're telling them already that you're not enough and that you agree that you're not enough. So when you're trying to prove yourself, he's saying put yourself in the shoes of the other person. That other person's perspective of you is that this person that's trying to prove themselves doesn't believe that they're enough, and they're trying to convince me of that. This person that's trying to prove themselves is agreeing that they're not worthy, and they want me to agree with them. So no more trying to prove yourself. Silence. He's bringing in the word silence. A lot of times when you feel that urge to have to prove yourself to someone, just go silent. Use silence. You don't have to explain yourself. That's another thing he's saying. He's like, you don't have to have an excuse or explain yourself. Saying no is enough. You don't need to have an excuse why you're saying no to someone. You do not have to over-explain yourself or explain yourself. Yeah, so he's saying no more trying to prove ourselves. We don't need to do that anymore. There's nothing to prove. We're already enough. So do your thing. He's showing me like whoever's creating or building something or doing sports, like do your thing and really work with your inner child and tell them how amazing you believe they are. And that's going to project out in front of you, and then that will reflect back to you. So instead of having to prove myself, I'm going to go in and tell my inner child they're enough. They're more than enough. I'm going to visualize it, or if I don't visualize, I'll just write a letter to my inner child and tell them how amazing they are, and that we don't need to prove ourselves to someone. So those are a few things he's bringing in today to help you on your journey, and he's reminding us that we're more than enough, that you're more than enough, and you're always doing the best you can, no matter what you're doing, even if it's an addiction or if you're doing something that you would consider wrong or bad. He's saying, remind yourself that you're doing the best you can in this moment, or else you wouldn't be doing it. The universe is in perfect alignment. It's always us trying to control and change everything, but standing in the now, being present, and just observing life as it's happening. If you're doing something like reaching for an addiction, reaching for that chocolate cake or that cigarette, he's saying that's when you need the most love. So no more criticizing yourself when you are doing something that's considered wrong or bad in the eyes of the humans. And he's saying to really love yourself in that moment. So you're all magnificent beings of light and love. Thanks for joining us today, and we will see you next time.